all know everyone knows Hollywood is full of drama, but some stars take it to a whole new level. Top 10 toxic Hollywood stars no one wants to work with. Number 10, starting off with Charlie Sheen, this former 2.5 Men star has been known for his wild antics since he first landed on the scene. He's been vocal about his substance abuse, bad relationships, and controversial opinions, all while having an apparent disregard for others' feelings. He's not afraid to share his innermost thoughts with the world, and is always making headlines for the latest shenanigan. Whether you love him or hate him, there's no denying he knows how to make an impact. As they say, live life like it's a Charlie Sheen movie. Unless, of course, you prefer to get some sleep. In that case, it's probably best you stay away from this wild card. On to number 9, Lindsay Lohan. The once beloved child actress fell hard and fast from grace. This Mean Girls star had a string of erratic behavior, legal issues, and failed projects that made her impossible to work with in Hollywood. Just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, her probation was revoked in 2010 and she served a grand total of 14 days in jail. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. But at least we can always look back on her glory days with Marky Mark and his brother Donnie in The Parent Trap. Nostalgia. All jokes aside, we hope Miss Lohan is finally getting the help she needs and can make a comeback. We've all been rooting for you, Lindsay. On to number 8, Shia Labeouf. The former Disney Channel star has gained notoriety for his performance art stunts, drunken brawls, and unacceptable on-set behavior. Despite his undoubted talent, the actor's antics have led many to believe he is too much trouble to hire. But if he ever does get his act together, Labeouf could be a major asset to any cast. After all, it's not too often you find someone talented enough to pull off so many outrageous stunts. We think he deserves a second chance. Number 7, Terrence Howard. This Iron Man star reportedly has a difficult time getting along with castmates due to his volatile temper and violent outbursts. He also has a reputation for showing up late or not at all when called upon for performances or press appearances. Maybe Tony Stark should have invited someone else to the Avengers. At least that's what some people say about Terrence Howard, but hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. In recent years, he has been focusing on his family and philanthropic foundations, so maybe he's just misunderstood. Who knows? We'll never know what could have been if an alternate actor had been cast in the role. Still, one thing is for sure, this Hollywood heavyweight isn't going anywhere anytime soon. He's still making waves and proving that even bad press can be good press when you're a movie star. Who knows what kind of mischief you'll get into next? We can only wait and see. Keep your eyes open, guys. You never know when Terrence Howard will show up. He's an enigma, wrapped in a mystery, shrouded in Hollywood glitz and glamour. Number 6, Amanda Bynes. This former Nickelodeon starlet had her share of troubles in Hollywood and is still working to rebuild her career after a string of run-ins with the law, mental health issues, and bizarre Twitter rants. But that doesn't mean she hasn't been able to stay in the public spotlight and continue her rise as a fashion icon. She's been seen wearing everything from bright pinks and purples to eclectic prints, showing us all that she's still got it when it comes to style. It looks like we can expect big things from Amanda Bynes in the near future. Just don't expect to see her in any courtroom dramas anytime soon. Unless, of course, it's for a fashionista-inspired episode. That would be something. Number 5, Pauly Shore. This once beloved comedian is now a fixture on the Hollywood no list. It seems his relentless self-promotion and narcissism has made him impossible to work with. He's like a virus that won't go away, but every now and then he shows up in some obscure B-movie or comedy special as if to remind us of why the 90s were so great. We've all been there for the ride, from the glory days of Biodome to the present day. So let's give Pauly a little credit for sticking around. He may not be the brightest bulb in the lamp, but his sense of humor and hair are certainly memorable. We can all relate to him in some way. After all, we're just trying to get by and laugh at life's absurdity. So don't write off Pauly Shore just yet. He may surprise us with a comeback. In the meantime, we can still enjoy his 90s classics and share in a good laugh. Who knows, maybe one day Pauly will make it back to the top and be appreciated for his comedic genius. Until then, here's hoping he continues to bring smiles to our faces. It's hard to deny Pauly Shore will always be a cultural icon. He may have been overtaken by the likes of Seth Rogen and Will Ferrell, But no one will ever forget the days of Encino Man and Son-in-Law. His unique brand of comedy still has us laughing, even if it's just to make fun of ourselves. Even when Pauly's not on screen, he still manages to amuse us with his antics. We may never know what this former comedian will do next, but we can be sure that whatever he does, we'll continue to love him for all the entertainment he's brought us over the years. On to number 4, Kiefer Sutherland. The 24 star is known for his volatile temper and has had multiple run-ins with the law due to alcohol-related incidents. His reputation as a wild partier also leaves some people hesitant to hire him for projects. But Sutherland is more than his reputation. He's a talented actor, producer, and director. His recent work in Designated Survivor proves that he's still got it even after all the drama. So don't count him out yet. He might just be the wild card you need to make your project stand out, but make sure to bring extra security. Number 3, Alec Baldwin. The 30 Rock actor has had a long history of making rude comments and having aggressive outbursts at co-workers, journalists, and photographers alike, all of which make him an undesirable candidate for any party. Though he does provide plenty of comic relief with his hilarious roles, it might be best to just keep him off the guest list entirely. Just in case you were thinking about inviting him, here's a friendly warning. Baldwin has written an open letter to New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio asking for greater protection from the paparazzi, so you can expect to have some uninvited photographers at your event should he show up. Better be prepared for all that unwanted attention if you chose to invite him. Otherwise, it's probably best to keep Baldwin away from your next get-together. He may have a deep baritone voice and lots of witty one-liners, but that doesn't mean he should be invited. On second thought, maybe it's best to keep your distance from Alec Baldwin altogether. He may have been a great actor in his heyday, but the potential for unwanted drama is just too high when it comes to having him at any event. Number 2, Mel Gibson. Once known as one of Hollywood's leading men, this actor fell from grace following his anti-Semitic tirade and malicious comments about women. Many studios refused to hire him due to his poor temperament and offensive behavior. But should we really be so quick to write off someone's career completely? Maybe it's time for Hollywood to give Mel Gibson another chance. After all, if he can learn from his past behavior and turn his life around, why shouldn't we at least give him an opportunity to prove himself? Who knows? Maybe it'll be the comeback story of the decade. Of course, it's up to the studios and filmmakers whether or not they want to take a chance on Mel Gibson, but if we believe in second chances and giving people an opportunity to redeem themselves, then why can't we give him one? We could be pleasantly surprised with what he comes up with, so let's not write Mel Gibson off just yet. After all, a second chance could be the best thing for everyone involved. It's better to have learned from our mistakes and moved on than to dwell in the past. There may still be time for Mel Gibson to show us what he's really made of. Number 1, Julia Roberts. The big star has made headlines for the huge paychecks she takes home for even small on-screen roles. But Roberts apparently is a diva too. Sources revealed that the crew on Hook gave her the name Tinkerhell. We don't know why, and it's doubtful anyone wants to tell us. Maybe she's asked for too many favors, maybe she just has a bit of a temper, we may never know. Either way, this is one nickname that Roberts probably wishes had stayed under the radar. And it's not just Roberts though. The late Heath Ledger also had a nickname during filming of The Dark Knight, Mumbles. This was reportedly because he mumbled while delivering his lines. We guess that wasn't quite the method acting style Batman creator Christopher Nolan was looking for. It looks like what happens on the set stays on the set. With these nicknames though, it's probably best that they stay offset for all eternity. Even if you're a Hollywood superstar like Roberts or Ledger, where it looks like nobody's safe from getting a nickname that sticks with them forever, no matter how much stardom they have. It's almost like what happens in kindergarten, but with much bigger paychecks. We can only imagine how many nicknames fly around the set when actors get together for a film. Probably best we don't know them all. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more news on your favorite celebrities. And I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.